You'll understand a lot of mistakes people made just from them speaking to you. I was at the laundry and I was folding clothes, I was washing my clothes. And this old guy, I didn't pay no mind to him. He was walking up slowly to me, but I didn't really realize as much. And as he's walking up, I'm thinking he's gonna talk to somebody else. He ended up coming to me, he's like, "Hey, young bull, do I know anything about the Georgia Bulldogs and about the teams and everything?" So I was like, "No, I don't really know nothing about Georgia Bulldogs. I'm not gonna lie." Then he just started explaining to me his life and how he basically was on the team, but being on the team, he had a lot of benefits. His coach gave him new cars and he was getting good money, like $50 an hour and gaining a lot of money. His popularity was increasing and he was doing a lot for the Georgia Bulldogs back then. This is like 1980s, 1990s. He's saying he was doing a lot for Georgia Bulldogs. He was making sure that they was good, that he was hitting touchdowns by himself and everything, even though that could be a lie, but I never know. And some reason we ended up getting on the topic on how he went to this party, and he had a Mustang. They gifted him a Mustang. He told me he went to this party and he rode there with his Mustang, and coming back, he just came from the party, he hit into a tree 90 miles per hour. 90 miles, that Mustang, 90 miles per hour into a tree, right? And I was like, oh shoot. So the Mustang gone. Keep in mind, the way the guy's speaking, nobody else will listen to his story. He's just walking up to people and talking. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna listen to his story. So he was like, I hit a tree 90 miles per hour and my Mustang was gone. Another sub point. This guy also, he was limping. He has personal issues, like you can tell. He hit that tree or whatever. He continued to tell me his story and he was like, man, I never had the best time of my life. Like, my life was at the best when I had my car. My life was at the best when I was on Georgia Bulldogs. And then he continued to tell me, he's like, guess how much children I have? I was like 7. So after I was like 7, he was like, you're not even close. He was like, guess again. And I was like, I don't know, man. I really don't know how much kids you got, man. He's like, I got 45 children. I said, what? 45 children, he said. He said he got it all around town, all around Fulton County. All those, I know all the counties or whatever. And I was like, dang. Then he was like, you see, that was my problem there too. I kept going around females and I kept trying to have sex with them all the time. Every single time, keep trying to have sex. And that wasn't even the worst part. One of them, he even said that he had sex with the mother and the daughter, and they had the kid, both of them. And I was just like in my head, like, wow, I would never know this at all if I didn't meet this guy, if I didn't listen to him for real. And he was letting me know, like, sex is what caught him. Sex is what led to the things he went through in life. He crashed the car. That was one point. But then it was sex. You couldn't control. You were having sex with everything, And I really sat there and listened to the guy because a lot of people weren't interested. And at first, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't interested either. But I was like, I'm gonna listen to him. And him telling me that story let me know, like, okay, you're an older guy, you know more about life than me, or you should, And by the way he was speaking, he was basically letting me know, like, okay, he was asking me when I'm graduating and all that. I was like, I'm graduating this year. And he was basically letting me know, like, enjoy it while I'm young and don't do no stupid stuff. Don't try to go, have sex with multiple girls and try to do stupid stuff and try to make and try to, he said, like, basically have fun, but have fun to a certain extent. And just by listening to that story, I've gained so much knowledge. I didn't want to listen to him at first, but slowly I was like, you know what, let me give this guy, I know he wants somebody to speak to, he wants somebody to vent to. And him doing that to me, him giving me that information has helped me and has also, made me think about life a little bit more. So I just wanted to share that story with y'all, that sometimes you can listen to people, sometimes people got stories to tell you, and those stories can impact your life and help you not make the mistakes they did. So other than that, man, I'm about to go in school, know what I'm saying, get some education on, stay motivated. I love y'all, man.